Oh, what's going on here? I just repainted the floor, mate. Who's doing burnouts in the workshop? Bit of mud on the tyre, but mate, the amount of power this thing's got, you just let your foot off the clutch and bada bing, bada boom, she spins, baby. Hey everyone, have a look at this thing. 90% more torque and 50% more power. Yes, it's had a remap and it's here for injectors, and you know, we're gonna have a bit of a chat about it. Talk to you about a few things. It's got the big front mount intercooler and a whole lot more. Apparently about 100 grand has been spent on this vehicle, so let's have a bit of a look around. Obviously the headlight job's not done yet. Let's have a bit of a look around and see what has been done besides a tune, a big front mount intercooler, and well, there's a bit of mud around as well. We've got seat covers, we've got floor mats, we've got a scan gauge, got some storage and a roof rack. Safari snorkel on the Hilux D4D 3 litre. Did you get me in the reflection? Rewind, have a look again. And it does actually add quite a bit of work getting these pipes out of the way. And then these fuel filter brackets, not only do they have bolts straight down there, there's more further down. Real pain, and we need to get this completely out of the way so we can access the work on the vehicle, the fuel pipes and everything. So all the extra fuel filters and brackets certainly causes a little bit of extra work on the bigger jobs like the injector replacement jobs. I must say, I'm looking forward to driving this. 90% more torque, 50% more power. That means it's got 260 kilowatts of power, if it was true. Right, 50% more power. No, it's half as much again. So 120, what's half of 130, 65. So 200 kilowatts of power and 90% more torque. So if the torque was 410, it's about 800 Newton meters of torque. It's going to blow the doors off a bloody 300 series 3.3 litre V6 twin turbo. We're going to blow it away. That didn't go to plan, did it? And it's a bit dark in there, but I can tell you it's pretty clean because it's got the plate. Once again, the plate with a 7mm hole. You know what it looks like. You know how well it does or doesn't work, whether you like it or not. That's just what happens for 10 bucks from kaon.com.au, 7mm. So I think what'll be interesting is once this has got the new injectors in it, it's all back together. I've literally just pulled everything out and hasn't even had any sort of cleanup at all whatsoever. As you can see, the cleaning and the valve clearance checks are all about to start happening. But once this has all happened and we get out on the road test, who's curious to see how 90% more torque and 50% more power goes? It's going to be a rocket ship. I'm hanging out. This is going to be the fastest Hilux that's ever been here. But then I don't know, I haven't driven it yet. Let's see. It won't be in this video. So subscribe, turn the bell on, and we'll catch it in the one that it's in. Bit of interesting information for you. From memory, this is a 2011 model Hilux, and the injectors that came out, 2009. And around that age, around that sort of, not vintage, that era, if you like, I did find that a lot of the injectors were about 3 years older than the engine. So there you go. This one's done 190,000 kilometers. So far so good with all the tuning and all the work. Tuning's been like that a long time. So maybe lucky, and maybe because the intercooler and other mods may be helping it, the combination together. You want to know who did the tune. I'm not going to be promoting who did the tune because, you know, I don't like tunes anyway, for the simple reason, generally it doesn't keep it reliable. But you've got to have a lucky one every now and then. Not many people with tunes come to us because they probably think, you know, well, I don't know what they think. I'll just give advice based on, you know, what's proven reliability. But I'm happy to see people with tunes. If you want to go faster, mate, I've got a tune for you. We'll plug in and give you the same tune as I've got in my Hilux. I'll call that a mild tune, makes a little bit of difference. Happy to do that, but, you know, be warned, if you know what I mean. Be warned. All right, we had the work to do, so there wasn't really much to see on this one. We already had our discussion about the pipes and the extra things. Bit of a rocket ship, mate. Yeah. Did you blow away the coppers or what?
The ambulance couldn't overtake us with their lights on.
Yeah, they couldn't catch you, huh? Yeah. And how many PSI boost did you see?
18.3.
18.3, so that's a bit more than 14 or 15. And I'm told that it goes up to 25 psi, but you didn't see more than 18 point something.
No, I'm not pushing it.
Is that on the scan tool or on the? Has he got his own gauge? Yeah.
On his
I
gauge.
better go take it for a drive on a road test. He's not far away. I'll go past him and I'll give it a boot full and give it a bit of a toot, mate. Boop, 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 boop. And he'll be watching this video soon. So bada bing, bada boom, people. Subscribe, turn the bell on. What else? What do you reckon? How much? So it's got 90% more torque.
Second gear goes up to 100 already.
Yeah. Can you feel it? Does it pull hard? Yeah, it goes hard. Yeah. Because I haven't driven it yet, everyone. Now I get to go have my fun. Maybe I'll go for a drive and then I'll come back and tell you about it.
Third gear's fun.
Maybe someone can come and
Second
hold the
gear's not
camera
as
or
fun.
whatever.
Third gear's fun.
Okay, third gear, because you don't want to rev it, you just want it to pull, that's it. So I'll get into third gear at about 1500 revs, and I'll get into it and just see, watch it. All right, let's go for a drive. Low down torque from 2000 is phenomenal, it just goes.